Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be switching out these headlights for some Golf R headlights with the LEDs that come around through here. So first thing we're going to need to do is basically we're going to undo these 4 bolts so we can get this piece out of here. This is the first piece we're going to get out of here. Next thing, if you will feel curious and you want to continue on, remove this bolt and this bolt. These are T30s and these are T25s. And the reason why, of course, is we're going to have to get at our bumper and get our bumper off of here. So literally once you get those 4 bolts off the top, you have to pull it towards you. Once you pull it towards you, it's just got to unlock from this lip. Now you got these other screws exposed, just remove these. And like I said, remove the ones up here. That way we've got all our screws done on top. So let's go over the top here. You've got all your screws out up here. You've got the one out on the front here. You've got the one out on the front here and the 3 out on the top here. Once you've done that, time to go into the wheel arches. You can move your tires if you want, and you're just gonna undo, I think there's 3 bolts along the bumper. Don't bother up here, just along the bumper, and then go underneath your car. Feel for the ones just along the bumper. And you're just gonna undo the ones that are connected and attached to the bumper. That's it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So for example, this rim's a little over. So like this one you're going to undo, this one you're going to undo, and if you have a screw right here, it looks like I'm missing a screw right there. That one will come out. I think there's a few down at the bottom here, like right here and right here. I can't remember if there's some along the front. I think the front's just actually clipped in onto the mud guard. So that's just going to be on clip, so that's not a big deal. So for right now, just get rid of your screws inside the wheel arches, and then we'll start along the bottom. So if you're looking at your car and your rim, you peek around the corner, don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, bam! That right there is a screw and it's facing up. So you're going to loosen that off, as well as the 3 or 4 right here. There should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 5th one's the one directly straight up, right there where I showed you. So take those out. While you're at it, reach here, rip it forwards, toss it off to the side, and unplug your fog light while you're at it. Might as well get that out of the way so that way it's not attached when we take the bumper out. And I believe it's just a squeeze clip here. So I'll take a look and I'll show you in a second. Also, while you're in here, make sure that you reach in here and feel around for the marker light, and then you just pull back on it. So it'll just pull back and out. So this one is just a actual, as you see, the lever's right here. Sorry. Lever's right there. Just squish it and then pull it out of the fog, and this one's not even a lever, you just pull it out and back. So if you're at the bottom of the vehicle, all you're gonna do is wrap yourself underneath, and you'll see screw here, screw there, and now that's all open. It's only because I've been slowly popping out the hooks, and I've done the same on the other side. Now I'm slowly gonna pop these hooks out along the front so the front of the bumper is completely free, so that way I don't have to worry about the bumper getting caught on anything. If you want, you could always take out your mud tray down here, but I'm just gonna undo maybe a couple bolts and then move this plastic just a little bit back so that way I can get the rest of the hooks out. It happened so fast that I didn't have a chance to get it on video. All I did is I popped off the bottom teeth, like those ones there, like I showed you. I didn't even undo the bolts, I just undid the bottom teeth, slowly working them out, and after that I was like, oh, I'll just give it a little wiggle. So I grabbed on this side, and I grabbed and I wiggled, and it fell right out. So that's pretty much all I got to tell you, is grab on the side and wiggle it, and just make sure you have a cloth here to catch your bumper, and then just lean it there. Now we've got the access. Now we're just going to unbolt the last bit of our headlight here. Give me 1 second, I'll show you what I have to do to get the rest out. So the last screw is actually right here. I'm just gonna have to undo that screw, and then this headlight should slide forward so we can get onto the connector. So we have the bumper off at least, so now we've got that clearance, and then now just undo this, and then we should be able to pull our headlight out of the way. So as you can see, I already have the purple connector off, but I wanted to do this so I could show you. So see how there's this open window on the top? You put a flat blade in there and you lean it backward like this. Watch, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Basically, you're gonna put it in there, and then you're gonna push back on it, like push towards the firewall, and watch the inside of that clip. You're gonna see that it moves up, like this little thing that's almost like a reed for an instrument is going to move up, and then it slides out. It doesn't take much pressure, so don't be reefing on it. Go very careful. These clips break easy. If they do break, it's a little bit more fun out. As you see, you have to make that reed go up so you can slide it off the headlight. Alright guys, so I just found out that I actually am not going to be able to use the Golf R tail or headlights here. Majorly because I'm guessing it's because of my HID built in from VW. I've probably got a better lens. This is from a buddy of mine. I bought the tail lights off of him and he just, you know, he told me give these a try. I should have checked this out beforehand, but oh well, whatever. At least it's still got a nice video out of it for you guys. But what all you have to do at this point is switch your bulbs over from your old one if you're, you know, if you don't have the HID ballasts. And from there, all you're going to do is plug her in here, and you're ready to go. I mean, that's basically all there is to this. You know, if you're switching this out on a Golf or something else, or a TDI, I mean, that's basically how it is. Bumpers off. All you're going to do is put your new bulbs or your old bulbs in there, put your HID in there if you want to, and then smack it in here. I've already got the HID wired up in here, so you can take a look at that. I just tucked the HID in here and put it all in and all together. But if you take a look at the plug here, see how there's all big plugs? There's nothing really much in there. With mine, I've got big plugs and small plugs, and my connector will not feed it. So since it won't, I guess that's it. There's no doing that, but at least, like I said, if you're doing this and you do not have HID ballast, this should work for you. For me, it's not going to work out, which for me is fine. I was only going to do it if, you know, it worked out. I'm not really heart set on it. I love the taillights though. Anyways, other than that, click your new one in, watch this video in reverse, and you're ready to go. You might need to go in for some coating, possibly, depending if it gives you any errors, but for me, I don't think it'll give you any errors. You should be good to go. I had these in a TDI before and they worked fine without any error codes. Anyways, I hope that video helped you out. Press like if it did and subscribe for more. Just to kind of finish up what I was saying about the headlight, I talked to the guys. One's 10 pin connector, one's 12 pin or something like that, so that's why it won't work. I'm actually fine with the factory GTI lens because it has the HID and all the moving lights. I don't know if the other one does. It might, but it's one of those things where I just was going to try it out and it didn't work. If you have a Golf or a TDI, I've been told it probably will work. You can always look it up. But again, for the GTI with HID ballast, you will have a problem. Unless it's the headlights made specifically for that. Anyways, thanks again for watching.